So fans, this is the preview for UCLA facing the Oregon Ducks. Uh, it's going to be a very tough game. Oregon is riding really high off of two big wins. I mean, they crushed Cal 42-3, and then they crushed Wazoo. Uh, Pretty embarrassing games for both losing teams in that aspect. The Ducks are going to be riding high, though, coming into this game, coming into the Rose Bowl, and we're kind of underdogs. I'd like to first eat my words with the Oregon preview that I made. I realized that I was wrong, and you guys are contenders for the conference, so I apologize that my preview, after getting trolled by a bunch of Ducks fans, I was wrong. Okay, I'll just say it right now. Now on to the preview is that Kevin Prince should return, most likely, and this will be his first time back in 3 weeks since playing against Tennessee. It's going to be a very big game for him in that aspect. A few things we got to work on is receiver route running. A lot of issues last week against Stanford. It seemed like no one was open, and Kraft did all he could last week. And the receivers just weren't open or weren't running. They were running lazy routes. We need them to start running more complete routes, and hopefully they could get open, because the coaches did the right thing in using Kraft and not using him for the long ball. That was smart. But now that we got Prince back, maybe we could bring the vertical passing game in, and hopefully we could run the ball better. We ran pretty ugly against Stanford. Jonathan Franklin didn't have any holes. Stanford is pretty talented on defense. Oregon is just as talented on defense. Few worries there. Secondary isn't the greatest. I mean, T.J. Ward's having some trouble. Walter Thurman is out for the season. So the secondary of the Ducks isn't the greatest. But we got to work on our own secondary as well. Raheem Moore, I'm not sure if he's going to be out for any time. Still, Aaron Hester is out. We got to rely on Sheldon Price. A lot of inexperience in the secondary still. A lot of freshmen and sophomores to worry about. We got to avoid a lot of the stupid penalties that go on. We've had too many stupid penalties, like that personal foul, and on third down especially. There's a bunch of third down penalties we had, and we got to avoid those coming to the game. Can the defense keep this game close? Of course they can. But we got to be able to stop the run. Michael James is pretty solid for a running back. I think the system that Chip Kelly uses, as long as you have the right people for it, then you're good. Mike Bellotti recruited a bunch of talent over the years, and he's got the right people for the right job. Who cares if LeGarrette Blount is out? Michael James is filling in perfectly to his role. Jeremiah Masoli is reported to be partly injured, but he should be playing. I don't think it's a serious injury. Even if he is out, Nate Costa is supposed to be solid from what I've gotten word from. He's supposed to at least be pretty good. A few other thoughts on the game. We just need to step it up, really, on defense and on offense, both running the ball, because that'll set up the throwing. If we can't put the game in Kevin Prince's hands, we really need to run the ball solidly and be able to throw the ball at least solidly. But receivers got to be open, because we didn't see much of that. And also just stop Michael James. I remember we saw against Toby Gerhardt, it took like 3 guys to tackle him. Hopefully that won't happen. But we are the underdogs of this game, and we got to be able to do what I said in this video. So see you guys later. Go Bruins. Let's hope we can maybe upset the Ducks.